Alright, flat top. They said it's not working at all. I have it off at the breaker. Pulled the cover down, and this is what we find. These things are just nightmares. Alright, so let's get some new terminal ends. Let's get some new switches. Looks like this one we may be able to make work. We'll see if this switch still has continuity. So what I mean by that is you can reverse them, right? So, bing, 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 my meter. So this one, we only need to break a leg of power. So this one looks like, given that we've got this melted, that we've already used this side and it died. So we moved it here, and now it seemingly has died. Yeah, that switch is for sure going to be gone. This one may not have melted the switch. So it may have continuity that when we flip up, this still closes, and if so, then we'll move this over there. We'll rewire this in there, and that should be back in. This one, visually, I don't see why it wasn't working. Well, they said this one also wasn't working, so. All right, I keep high temp wire, various gauges. So I wanted to replace this leg altogether. I'm gonna replace this switch. This one I have enough, I won't need to. And then once we get that switch replaced, I'm gonna have to crimp that closed. Really important that you don't have any loose connections on anything, even quasi-loose. You want it to be, tight. All right, this is the most fun part of everything is, all right, so middle unit, we got heat. Left unit, we got half heat. Right unit, we got half heat. What's up with that? Okay, hang on, let's get the light on. We don't need the light on. Look, I have it off at the breaker again. I knew this was like this because every time we do hoods here, we have to move this. It's hardwired in. And we're like, oh, that looks healthy. So I was just wiggling them, and this one came right off. And you can see there's actually no wire exposed, very little. So we're probably just missing that leg of power. Alright, look, this is not the best way to do this, but that's how I'm going to show you. I've got any ground. I have my black, red, blue. I've got my 3, right? I should take this next leg off, but line 1, 120 volts. Line 2, 61 volts. Line 3, 120 volts. Bad breaker. Line 20, 61, 120. I don't have this breaker. Friggin' bolt on 3 volt. So I'm gonna really play in this thing and see if I can't get it to bite one time. Alright, so line 1, line 2, red, line 2, line 3. You let that run for a little while. I'm gonna put the thermal on it. But that will allow all 3 zones to work. And then it'll allow me to run across town and grab the proper breaker. There we go. middle is already hotter than the other two just because it had been running. She's kicking now. So there's your breaker, and you can see you've got a larger heat source in the center, a larger mass, right? It's not that the temperature's any hotter, it's that the mass of it is hotter, which this is where FLIRs are great. But also, that's going to be the leg that they're sharing, so it's not surprising. It's a three-phase, right? It's a three-phase unit that's sending 2 to every thermostat. So we got 3 wires coming in, and then let's say 1 and 2 feed 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3 feed number 3. So you're gonna have one leg that's getting doubled up no matter what. Yep, here she comes. Sweet.